Hi, Shirley. So we'll get to those squatters in a moment. First, we want to tell you about some updates that we received from a spokesperson for the Jersey City Police and Fire Department telling us that back in April, inspectors came here on reports of an activated alarm. They found that the property was not secured properly, and they returned on a follow-up visit and then found the same result. And they issued the owner of the property a violation and fines. Those fines are now up to about $6,000 and counting, adding that the owner of the property has failed to appear in court multiple times. These two properties behind me, the demolition of which has already begun, were among the oldest two properties on this block here in Jersey City.
Jesus Christ.
A terrifyingly familiar orange glow lighting up the sky above Jersey City early Thursday morning. Two supposedly vacant row houses located at 319 and 321 4th Street up in flames.
We scrambled.
Brian Blazak says he and his fiancee live on the top floor of the adjacent three-story condo, adding they and the two downstairs neighbors had just moments to evacuate the building.
I said, we got to get out of here right away. So by the time we were outside, the fire department was already here, and I think that's what saved our building from being worse off.
The fire, which started at around 1:30 a.m., quickly rose to 3 alarms and led to what Jersey City emergency officials describe as the flame-induced pancake collapse of the floors inside the turn-of-the-century wood-framed buildings. 8 firefighters ultimately suffered various injuries stemming from smoke inhalation and heat exhaustion. The cause of this fire still unknown. But residents say they have repeatedly complained to the city that the buildings were not exactly vacant.
I know our neighbor down on the first floor had a number of times.
How recently?
I think it recently is about a month ago.
Residents are telling us about squatters that have been living there for months.
We've heard the same reports.
During our reporting, we noticed a man with a concerned look on his face standing across the street, so we approached him.
The property was boarded up. We weren't aware there were any squatters.
Upstate New York resident Sam Fogel told us he purchased both of the now destroyed buildings earlier this year and had plans to develop them.
The only thing I can say the city could have done is more is that the process to get things done in the city just takes a long time. If you're going to have a property sitting there for a longer period of time, eventually people are going to break in and things are going to happen.
City Councilman James Solomon lives down the block.
The building owner has a responsibility to secure their property. And so we're going to do a full investigation and hold anyone accountable if they didn't do what they needed to do.
I don't think they were doing as much as they could have to make the building secure next door, so.
And an additional update from that spokesperson telling me that prior to the start of the demolition that began this afternoon, a preliminary inspection of the property showed no obvious signs of squatters at the time of the fire starting. Still, the investigation continues. The owner of the property already has multiple crews out here carrying out the demolition, the cost of which, according to the city, will be incurred by the property owner. We're live in Jersey City this evening. Jay Dow, Pix 11 News.